What is going on, guys? It is that time of the year again. Preseason football is here. The NFL is back finally after months of being gone with training camps and the offseason. It is time to talk about preseason football. We obviously had the Hall of Fame game last week. Didn't really think too much of it, but I thought you might be interested now in knowing if you signed up for NFL Sunday Ticket or if you have Red Zone or any of these new add-ons, if you can watch the NFL preseason games for your out-of-market teams. So for instance, if you are if you live in Jacksonville like we do and you're a Seattle Seahawks fan or something of that nature, can you watch the Seahawks preseason games since you paid all this money for Sunday Ticket? The answer is no. It's crazy. Let's break it down for you here. The NFL Sunday Ticket, like we've said in our other videos, simply is Sunday primetime games at the 1 Eastern and at the 4 Eastern time slot. You don't even get Sunday night games or any of that, so you are definitely not, unfortunately, getting preseason games. What the NFL likes to do here is a double dip. They have another paid-for service called NFL Plus. This is the only workaround in order to get those preseason games if you are out of market. Obviously, if you live in the city of the team you're cheering for, all irrelevant, you're going to get those on local TV, just not nationally televised channels, which is where the issues come from and the reason why you can't sign up and watch those preseason games. It's kind of crazy. Yes, after spending all of these hundreds of dollars probably on NFL Sunday Ticket, NFL is still being greedy and wants you to sign up for an additional service. It's kind of shady, not a big fan, but at least they did make it clear that preseason games are not included. If you check the FAQs, it is now listed. A couple of years ago, that wasn't the case, and there was a lot of debate about what can be seen and what not. So, having said all this, while we're talking about pre- and postseason games, let's pivot a little bit and talk about postseason. So, with NFL Sunday Ticket, no postseason games are included either. This should almost be less surprising since all of those postseason games are actually nationally televised. So, NBC, Fox, all of the normal CBS stations will carry those games and televise them nationally, so it doesn't matter where you live, Northeast, Southeast, Southwest, any of that. You will be able to watch that if you do have a cable provider that you use. Obviously, YouTube TV is going to be their go-to. We have it. That is exactly what the best method would be to watch those postseason games. Still a little disappointing nonetheless, because those games for NFL Sunday Ticket are literally, like I said, at the 1 Eastern, 4 Eastern time slot, and that is it. That is what you're paying all this money for. No additional benefits of preseason games or anything of that nature. Like we said, even with Sunday Ticket, you are still unable to possibly watch every game your team is playing, simply if they're playing on Netflix for one of those games or playing on wherever else you can watch them from. Amazon Prime now, you need all these different subscription services that they're getting nickel and diming out of you to watch your teams play. Kind of crazy. The plus side is, if you are in market though, at least those games will still be locally televised, so it'll help take the burden off a little bit, but again, defeats the purpose if you are not in the same city of the team you're cheering for. So as always, speaking of cheering, who are you rooting for this year? Go Jags as always. I'm excited. Hopefully it'll be a great season for every one of your teams. Let us know down below. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.